Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rob P. It's still day 3 of the Discover God Challenge, but there's a part B to Cain and Abel's story that I really wanted to share some insight on. Genesis chapter 4, beginning at verse 6. God issued a warning to Cain. He asked him, if you would do well, wouldn't I accept you? And then he said, if you don't do well, then sin is creeping and waiting for you, and it wants to overtake you. It wants to control you and consume you. And as many of us know, Cain did not heed that warning, and he ended up becoming the first murderer in the Bible. I wanted to also, a few verses down, when God approached him and said, "Where is your brother?" Notice his response. The first thing he did was he lied to God. He said, "I don't know." Well, he had just killed him, so he did know where he was. And second, am I my brother's keeper? Cain had become so consumed with the spirit of apathy that he did not care that it allowed a curse to enter into his life. That's what sin does. It controls you to the point that you don't care what you're doing, whether it's right or whether it's wrong. And as a result, Cain was outlawed in the land. And notice God didn't kill him. He didn't repay him with what he did. He cursed him. Meaning that the ground wouldn't produce its full strength. The things that were supposed to work, things that he was used to working, was not working anymore. So just think about it. The spirit of apathy, not caring, and sin controlling you. If you're in any of those head spaces that you don't care about certain things when you know it's wrong, then you might want to check yourself, because you might be operating under a curse and you can't see the blessings of God. So I definitely wanted to share that with you. That was the first murder, but notice how God dealt with him. First of all, he ended up lying to God, and secondly, he just didn't care. He didn't care what he did. And at the end of the day, his curse to continue living without being productive was worse than what he thought he did. So I just wanted to share that with you. I mean, to me, that is powerful. Abel's blood was crying from the ground. And I know many of us, we turn on the TV today and we see innocent blood crying from the ground. Well, God doesn't let that go unnoticed. There are curses. Many of people are living under a curse because of shedding innocent blood. So I just want you to be in care. It's just very important. The word just opens up to you, and it'll let you know, whether you're being effective or ineffective in your pursuit of happiness. Remember this before I go, that a neutral car will never go up a hill. It would always slide down a hill. So if you're standing in a neutral position, or you're just letting things go by, then you're going to end up retracting and going downhill. You have to be intentional. You have to put your car in drive to go uphill, to be at the top. So I hope this really, really blesses you. And join me tomorrow for day 4 of the Discover God Challenge. Thank you. God bless.